Man, it's not going to be easy to remember how the hell this software works. Oh boy, it's been a while since I worked with it. A considerable while. Considerable while. Oh well, that's just the... Nope. Over there. Over here. And the face thing. There we go. This should work. What about the song? I'm barely listening shit. Meh. That's how it's gonna be, I guess. It's a max anyhow. That's background. Let me just see how it works on this string. Although, let me first mute it for myself, and then the thing is that I need to keep talking, otherwise I'm not gonna hear fucking anything in there. Yeah, it seems to be fine, I guess. The only thing that is not fine is my ears. Fucking tinnitus. I forgot the correct pronunciation. Fucking up me ears. Left ear is just like pain in the arse. Where's the song? I don't hear it. It's because I fucking disabled it for me. Oh well. I've even forgotten that I did an Astra Militarum. Is it? It is the Astra Militarum one, right? Am I crazy? Astra Militarum. And it's a sideways one as well. Must be. I wonder if the logo is still in there that I used. Yep, it is Astra Militarum indeed. So, now, I need to remember how the fuck do I work with this software? So if I recall, I need also better organization here. What's this though? Not an apparent. This is the tongue. Okay, there's the... Oh, fuck me, I will not remember the... I should have made a note with this. I would not remember the differences in the tongues in here. Okay, if this is original Astral Mail, if I recall correctly, this is the things that are going to be added. Yep. Okay. And we have, if I recall correctly, the parts for the gauges. The parts for the gauges that we compose and use in order to create the full parts. Alright. I am trying to remember why there's an F in front of the tongue. So, construction parts, if I recall correctly, if I just select, it just shows the border of it. The cutter, alright, this one's I remember. Oh, this is gonna be problematic. I've yet to make a 6-inch gauge for the Astra Militarum. Okay, there's the symbol thingies. If I recall correctly, a single one works for a bunch of them, for all the variables, and this is cutting key. It's the nub that goes inside of it. Is it correct? if I recall correctly, I remove from one side and then I add the other. Well, then isn't that going to make it too tight? I don't recall. Ideally, there should be, sure, put those corners to help inset the thing. But ideally, there should be, tolerance. No, you know what? No. I'd rather like, if someone is really printing this and is gonna build it, I'd rather the person sand and remove material than have it smaller and have to add material into it. Although there's the thing that they will have to add glue, and the glue will occupy the space as well. I don't think I ever thought too much about this before. One now. What gives? It's gonna be fine. It's gonna be fine. Although if I need to change shit, it's gonna be a nightmare. Okay, so there's the original tall ones, which is anything that is added to the tau gauges. Right. I recall that, if I remember correctly, wasn't these corners here a pain in the butt to make? The good thing is that I can always look into it because it's not destructive. This is quite simple. It's just an inset of a cylinder. So the construction one, if I recall correctly, are copies of the original ones that I create so that I can combine them in so I can position them in the proper locations. And I also have copies of these as well. Yep. So these are all the extra things that I create. And these are their copies of these in their proper locations. And then they are composed into the finished versions, right? Yep. That's exactly it. Oh, hi, Carson. How's it going? The Twitch community game? Nope. It's 3D models for printing for Warhammer 40k. It's gauges to be used to measure distances and shit. Because somehow programming is not enough. I need to know other shit as well. But the thing is that's been a considerable while since I messed with this. So I don't recall how things work. Yeah, sure, not even saved. Fuck you. It's not like I made changes. There's no reason to save. God damn, it's so freaking hot. So yeah, where's the dunk? There it goes. Isn't the correct looking? Yep, it is. Boy, there's so many things in here. Yeah, not a robot. Although I'm quite sure that some of these I would need to use later, but I can always check the history. So, Codes 3D. It is a website that exists. Sure, fucking robotic bullshit. I think this doesn't show up to me on regular browsers because I am logged in there. So yep, it's a website that you can buy shits to print. So it's gonna show directly mine. Yep. I have some basic shits in here. And these are basically the things that are in there. This is one. The kind of finished one. Just a tongue and a tongue. Two separate tongues. And it's like there's some variations as well. And they are for quilting. They can be used for quilting. I hate that they show like partially English things and partially Portuguese things. This is the official one. And I think so far they released like the company released one or two that are really official. Pretty much everything else is just like custom made. And when they are painted, they look like way nicer. Although it's a shame that of the ones that I've sold, as far as I know, or this is custom. Oh, it's chaos. Interesting. I might look into it. So yeah, they're used to measure the distances on our gaming table. Although it's very rare for you to see people. I mean, ideally, people would use these. I think this one is a metal version, a limited edition from the original one. I think it came with the guide or whatever the fuck. It's a shame that like this, it can be used like this, although this is a different shape. Well, that's the whole idea you use to measure distances between units on the... There it goes. Oh, I've yet to make a Necron one. I remember seeing this one. I find it nice, but at the same time, I think it lacks... Like, there's way too much empty space in here. And it's a custom one. Like, custom Necron gauge. There's this one, which is for Order of the Bloody Rose. Oh, it's a mix of the Order of the Bloody Rose and the... What's her name? What's her name? God damn it. I literally have a gauge of the first one that I made was this one. Fuck, I forgot that I use the custom names for the things. You can't place the regular names, otherwise our Games Workshop fucking sues you. It's this one. I forgot the names. The nuns. The god damn it. What is the name of them? I think you forgot to turn for us the music off. Wait, what? What do you mean? Is the music playing or not? It is playing, right? It should be playing. So yeah, this one is the first one that I made. And you can see it has pretty much the same fleur-de-lis. Fleur-de-lis? Yeah, fleur-de-lis thing. And there's this tall, simplified, very simple tall version. But I am a problematic person. And I dislike simplicity most of the time. The simplicity is interesting, but I like the simple inside. Okay, the music is playing. No, I don't know what happened there. I like complexity amid the simplicity, so it's basically the same fucking thing, but nicer. And there's like the version with the hexagons in the background. And the one without, in case the person wants it. And there's like a considerable amount of different types in them. Because I like to provide options. For example, there's the double-sided ones that match the match the original versions. Because the original version, if I recall correctly, is double-sided, right? Yeah, you can see it's like the borders in there. So the original version is double-sided. So I provide double-sided versions as well, both left and right sides. And I made without the background thing in there because it's possible that someone wants a flat canvas for them to paint shit on. And then there's the flat versions, the flat base version. The height is the same. The height is still the same if I recall correctly. Is it? Or did I miscalculate? Now, now I'm wondering if it is the same. Although I think I could have made these ones bigger as well, but it's the first one I made. It's clear how this one kind of uses way more space. In a way, sure, and at the same time not, but yeah, the original ones kind of use more space, but then it's just like limited to the upper part. There's these custom ones that I've yet to make one of these because these work as a combined version of these. It combines this one into this part here. And so you have like this part here for this side here for this one, and the bottom part for this. So it's kind of all-in-one model. But I find it cumbersome. It's useful, but cumbersome. And these ones, if I recall correctly, I made the dimension of this space precisely half the space of this one, I think. I don't recall. But it's the each side, like for example, this side has 1 inch, this one has 2 inches, 3 inches on this one. If I recall correctly, there is 6 inches on this one. 1 or 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 inches in. 6 inch, 3, 2 inch, 3 inch, and a 2-1. And the latest one that I was making it sideways. Because the design feels like it feels the location better. So instead of placing it one next to the other like that, instead of placing like one, fuck me, enable it on. Instead of placing like on these sides next to each other, we place on this side. So it matches the emblem better. It's an interesting thing. And then there's these like very what is the word for it? Very direct designs. There's a bunch. There's like as many as you can think. And then there's like fake copies of the original ones. Some that incorporates just a single design on one side instead of mixing in both sides. That is something that I thought about, but it's just no. I'd rather just provide a double-sided version. Like some of them look like awesome painted. Some people have a good deal of, and then there's these custom ones as well. But I can clearly see that this is like customized with parts. It is not custom printed. The person just cut the things just glued on top of it like the orcs do. There's these as well that I want to do eventually, the hammer ones. The hammer ones look nice. It's like, if I recall correctly, there is the... If you just use Warhammer Cage, I'm quite sure that it shows up the hammer versions. There's these as well. These looks like kind of interesting. Because it modifies the shapes. Because this side here is not that much used. So it kind of modifies the shape to contour the things. And then there's these official ones as well. These are larger. There's like a bunch of different possible designs. These that are basically mini rulers for the tongue. And the custom versions as well that are way more expensive, the limited edition ones. These crazy ass shits. There's these that are used for the position things. It's like a bunch of shit. But I was quite sure that there was the Hammer one. There's these ones. These ones are nice as well. I thought about using like the wings in here to create one that is like this without the borders in there, just like the whole thing as the shape for the stuff. The whole thing being the gauge, just like this one. Maybe I will do one eventually, but no, nah. This doesn't look like a gauge. But sure. If it says it is, it is. Yeah, kind of like this. There's a custom 3D printed one. Circle ones. The direct simple ones as well. Where is the fucking hammer version, dude? The fuck? Oh, I see. These are very... No, it's a... Oh, it's a mag tray. And also a gauge. Interesting. I have a 3D printer somewhere among some of my things, but I've rarely used it. Which I wish I could have used it more. Problem is that it's back when I was using it, I was having like severe crisis of anxiety, and just like with the material used for it being absolutely extreme carcinogenic, the thoughts of just like making a mistake and basically getting close to that wasn't a good thought. This is mine. For some reason, one of the websites where I don't upload, if I recall correctly, this one is shut the fuck up. This one is a aggregator website. Nice to see that one of mine are in amidst the Google thingies. And both of them? No, it's just both, because when you open one, the other one shows up. Nice. So yeah. And there's like some other shit, like bases for the tongues. Simple stuff. And then there's the most complex one that I regret absolutely having made it. It was way too long. Way too much work. And I'm not even satisfied with the result. But yeah, it's been a while since I've placed one in here. I think the last one was this one last year, I guess. I had to stop as well. I always have to stop doing the fucking thing that I want to do. Bollocks. So yeah, now I need to remember how the software works in order for me to keep doing this. So if I recall correctly, I've built both of these. So those would be ready. I would have just to convert and to export into files that can be printed in a 3D printer, and maybe create the other variations as well. And then there's the 6-inch one that I've yet to make. Because, for example, on the other one, the tall one, this is 6 nip. There's this textured one, regular one. There's the textured one for the other side. And then there is the 6-inch two-sided. Yep, it's on top of them. So I've yet to make this version for the other one. Most of the time, it's just like the same design here. But the problem is that this other one is so way larger, and it wouldn't fit exactly. So I might just put it sideways. Although I believe it will be way too small, but which could be a problem. This song is nice. So if I recall, I did this one and I was testing some things in order to add the details down here, which is very finicky to do in a CAD software. It's like the kind of embossed version one. And I can't, for the life of me, remember how the fuck I did that. So I join something, I think I extrude, doing embossing as well. Oh, there's a 3D track texture applied. So this, I suppose... Oh, I think it's from bottoms up. So there's this extrusion. But how did I do this? It's clearly a sketch of the internal side of the tongue, and then turned into a plane, the texture applied on top. Yep, turned into a plane, then the texture applied on top. Using who knows what. Appearance, if I recall. Here. Okay, so this... nope, it's not in here. It's not this as well. Okay, I think I know how it works. This applies the tongues to here, then over here. Just, nope, let's just disable this one. Show up. No, I can't. What's this option? View mates. Oi mates. So this does the extrusion. Is a height of 15? What? Does it extrude on top of the... Is this one? Oh, I see. I get it. I sketch the borders and then I extrude to increase the size of the plane so that it gets ever so slightly inside of the border so that it mixes when I join them, right? If I understand incorrectly, that's how I did it. Thing is, so this is the graphical body. Maybe it's this one where I applied the bump mapping? There's the mapping here. I don't know. Man, it's been a fucking while. No, those are just selections for appearance. How the fuck do I apply the the bump mapping? Also, where am I getting the texture from? God, finally I hit some more thunder over the whole map. You mean after 16 shots? You mean in an artillery kind of way? Just like shooting almost blindly and then trying to hit something? Is there? It's not this one. Neither this one. I don't believe it's going to be one of these mirror components. No, these are tall things. I need to clean these up as well. A bunch of mates everywhere. These need to be all isolated into their own file. Which is something that I didn't think about doing after I started doing some of these, the next ones. Is it this one, maybe? I really don't remember the shit. Yes, but I can slightly see him like up in few game. Perfectory doesn't answer shots with much hope. I think I understood. Oh man, having to remember the. I think it would be the material, right? But it says no, not specified. Yep, it's literally not specified. There are graphic bodies and solid bodies. Yep, it's that one. Yep, it's this. But how the fuck do I create this? It kind of has 20 degrees angle and rear artillery has like 70 degrees. And why doesn't it have the same angle like rear artillery would? Isn't it? Doesn't War Thunder try to do things in a realistic manner? I really dislike absolutely the fuck. Like, for example, this. It looks so jumbled. It shouldn't be like this. Should I know? It's possibly even harder. Although, didn't Blender release better Boolean tools? Has our artillery's better play storm target up? Makes sense. Like, your tank is not supposed to be artillery, and yet you're playing as if it was. I want to see merch. I want to see the real shit, the real deal. I recall this was way, way easier to look into. The release notes and shits. Releases, I guess? Yep. This is almost all of these after I stopped using it. So I think the last one I had was 4.1. I can literally see which Blender version I have downloaded here. Let me see. Talking open the thing. Graphics. 4.1.1. Yep, I know to crazy. So they started and it is 50. Yeah, and if I do highest degree, it's 50. It's better than... You can use the terrain as well too. I'm quite sure you could use the terrain to angle the... to help, like, give a boost to the angle. Okay, next generation. Sensational lighting. This is lighting. Bump up your game. Real displacement is now supported by EV. Sure. SSS. Diderids. Velometrics. I see. Blurry vision. Motion blur. This is specific to EV. Magical preserves motor faster. Ray travel. ESDF transport reasoning now. Thin film interference. This is interesting. Soft volumes. Interesting. Way nicer. It took not only it's faster now, but it's all right. Easy install for extensions. That is nice. Up to date, worker flying. Wait. I always was able to work offline, so I don't know what they're talking about. Oh, there's an extensions platform now? That's nice. We're gonna drop ready to get extension platform connects out to use it. Yeah, that is awesome. PVR Neutron mapper. Oh, so they changed the 10 mapper again. I remember, yeah, that they used Filmic in the past. Comparison is considerable. Polyline, this is new. Joins the family of gestures. Less of... Oh, it's just a gesture. But it's useful, I would say. But on a fleet map, hard... My max range of 50 degrees is like 3 miles. The map is 22 miles long. Still, it's a good... It's a different way to play the tongue. Enter the matrix. Whole new socket type for matrices. The nodes map thingy. I did a lot of shit with this. I'm quite sure that I generated most of these bases using the node thing on Blender. Alright, nodes, sequencer. Sure. Exporters, USD. Oh, there's the USD thingy that I was talking about for way ages. Is there something related to booleans in this one? Polyline train 2 used to create boolean operations that can add or remove OACs. The polyline is for... I mean, this is basically boolean, but still. It's not what I would need it for. Oh, I'll go back up. For the 3. Stroke of Genius, revolutionized grease pencil and shit. Real-time render Venus burst light linking and shadow linking. Oh, I wanted this for so long. It was fucking me up like some of some models that I was making in the past. And the fact that there was like always this bright dot shining thingy in there. It's just like, it fucked me up. And I always got pissed because of it. And there was no way for you to link separately. It was a pain in the ass. Metal to the pedal. BSDF metallic thingy. Keyboard noise. Never heard of this type of noise. AV passive now available for interactive compositing. Interesting. I think it's a world records. It's possible. Blender extended, so the extension platform, yeah, sure. Sling UVs, so changes to the UVs. I don't think I ever did things enough on Blender in order to need UV mapper, which is sad. So much doesn't fit the style. Gizmos for each stand or this looks weirdly like AI. Effortless iteration for each element. Oh, the group nodes thing is nicer. Your hands and oh, that's interesting. Oh, I see. Very, very interesting. Very helpful as well. Very helpful. Geometry naming, geonodes meets grease pass. What? How you can geonodes affect the grease pencil later on? So it's nodes add an hash value. Wasn't there? How I recall having issues having math as well. Warnings, alerts, geogrease, breaks. God damn my ear. Geonodes, shit, grease lightning. Group hug. I've never used the grease pencils, although I think it's nice, but I use Blender more for 3D than 2D stuff, so. 100 default brushes? Shit. Yeah, my computer never handled using the sculpting. Dock on, dock it off. Dock it on, dock it off. And Martian. Anything in buildings though? Nope. I go back up. Yeah, I was looking for the 3. What about for the 4? I was quite sure that I saw some shit about buildings. Better modeling, I wonder. 700 issues. Ah, my ear, man. Ah, fuck's sake. I don't remember seeing things about this. LA renders in H.265 now. I recall this video. What did you say after I said I think this is a world record? My friend died. That's it might be. I mean, never know. Oh, this is interesting. Just a sec. Man, my ears are fucking ringing. Bullshit. Interesting. But he destroyed the world record. It was 3.6 kilometers. My shot was 17 kilometers. Sheesh. That is four, almost, yeah, almost 5 times. Sheesh. Considerable difference. Why did I not video? Well, Guinness is absolutely like paid out most of those records in there. Alright, welcome support. I could use nodes to combine the models. Yep. It would be better, I think. I don't know. I will have to test it. But if they recognize it, probably would be in the book of this year. These days, like, it used to be that they did like recognitions and shit like that. These days, you need to pay. And most of the records in there, it's just like people who have money and want to be included in the book by doing some stupid shit. It's basically these days it's basically hey, do you want your name on this thing? Just pay 10,000 bucks and then you create like some random useless bullshit that you can do and then we place your name in there. That's basically how it works these days. Oh, this is interesting. Oh, they finally added the point cloud thing. I remember seeing that there was like a bunch of people mentioning this. Oh, this one is great. Look at the mess in here. Just like it makes it beautiful. Perfect. And then it just gets this part in here and just turns into this as well. So if we would just combine all of it, we would make a very clean mesh. Nice. Holy shit, look at this. This is, it basically creates perfection. Like, look at the mess. And it just fixes shit. Holy shit. This is great. I remember the way it worked like that. I remember like closing certain holes and looking like that. So it didn't change much, although at least now it just like has more grids. Bro, I thought I got money, like, where is my money? Now it used to be kind of like that, but these days it's quite the opposite. These days you basically need to pay in order to be included in something. Because there's the whole thing with they need to send you can't just like get the, like, it needs to be done while a judge is observing. So uh, you can't just like get most of the things these days. If it's done like in a way that there's no official Guinness judge, it doesn't count. Does not need a video to get sent. They accept as well. I don't know, man. I don't think they do these days. It's just like it basically became a scam. Like basically no one cares about it these days because it doesn't matter anymore. There's way too much things going on all at once. Oh, there's Mitchell. I'm gonna filter. Yeah, I can't remember where I saw a bunch of changes to the booleans. Oh, I was looking for this. Nice. Nice to know that it exists. Man, I think I might have to end the stream. My ear is fucking killing me. I don't know why the fuck. I think it's because it has been way hotter than it usually is. 0.1 millimeter height. It's way hotter than it usually was in the past. And it's just like fucking me up. I think it's very likely they're going to remove most of this and just like create in Blender. It's way faster. I just didn't know if it will blend correctly in there. But yeah, it has been like so freaking hot in here that sometimes I can't even get my thoughts straight. Barely even hear what I'm thinking because of the hot weather. Fuck me, I still need to remember how the fuck I did this. I keep looking into it, but not on stream. Yeah, I'm gonna go for now. I thought that it wouldn't be that much of a nuisance, my ear problem, but it's bothering me way too much to keep going. Yeah, maybe. I'm not sure if my ear gets a little better. I might stream at nights, but I'm not sure if I'm gonna stream them in Sky. I was thinking of something else, some other game, but I'm not sure. I'm not sure which one yet. But I'll think about something. Or maybe even No Man's Sky again. So tomorrow, No Man's Sky, see you. I'm not sure, but maybe I will play. Maybe all the game. I don't know. It will depend on if my ear gets better or not. But that's it for now. Thanks for showing up again, Chrissy. Always nice having you hang around. So yeah, gonna go bye.